think I can just press the button.
Let's set up and find out. What pedal you got? You know the pedal he has that has 5 little buttons on it?
bicycle, and Jimmy got a bicycle. He got a bicycle too. I got a bicycle, and I love my bicycle. And when people tell me Jimmy, I tell them Jimmy who, yeah. He may think that his bike is so much better than mine, but he would change his mind if he took mine for a ride. Bicycle, bicycle, I love you. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Yeah, yeah. Cause my bike's got style. I've had it for a while. I got cars in the spokes, and I'm telling you folks, I got a bicycle. It's a sentimental bicycle. And Jimmy got a bicycle. He got a bicycle too. I got a bicycle, and I love my bicycle. And when people tell me Jimmy, I tell them Jimmy who, yeah. He may think that his bike is so much better than mine, but he would change his mind if he took mine for a ride. Bicycle, bicycle, I love you. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Yeah, yeah. Cause my bike's got style. I've had it for a while. I got cars in the spokes, and I'm telling you folks, I got a bicycle. It's a sentimental bicycle. And Jimmy got a bicycle. He got a bicycle too. I got a bicycle, and I love my bicycle. And when people tell me Jimmy, I tell them Jimmy who, yeah. He may think that his bike is so much better than mine, but he would change his mind if he took mine for a ride. Bicycle, bicycle, I love you. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. bicycle, and Jimmy got a bicycle. He got a bicycle too. I got a bicycle, and I love my bicycle. And when people tell me Jimmy, I tell them Jimmy who, yeah. He may think that his bike is so much better than mine, but he would change his mind if he took my bull ride. Bicycle, bicycle, I love you. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Yeah. Cause my bike's got style. I've had it for a while. I got cars in the spokes, and I'm telling you folks, I got a bicycle. It's a sentimental bicycle. And Jimmy got a bicycle. He got a bicycle too. I got a bicycle, and I love my bicycle. And when people tell me Jimmy, I tell them Jimmy who, yeah. He may think that his bike is so much better than mine, but he would change his mind if he took my bull ride. Bicycle, bicycle, I love you. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride and ride. We're gonna ride and ride and ride. Yeah.
Share the link and I'll share it. His show is gonna be us just doing this. I gotta let me know when you go live so
Don't scream horrible things.
yeah.
Like the N-word and
It just says link is live. Link is live.
Yeah, how loud do you want me to be?
We gotta be at least be over mid.
as loud as you can go.
I heard all three of you.
That's all that matters.
Nothing says rock and roll like water.
Do we get some Pellegrino out here? Some false water. You have the link?
I know. Get the cable and water. Yeah, we're good.
LaCroix tastes like TV static. I'm not a fan. All right. Let me have a look at this link. Okay, good. Everyone watching the link, we're live. We're going to come to you in a moment. We're still going to come. Start watching the link. Hey, it's working. Hey, hey.
I can totally see how those people framed for the folk, like the live mic things.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Just don't tell them you're live.
Yep.
What? Oh, crap, the phone's not plugged in.
Oh, it's in the front. The one in here broke. So to get it?
That'll be possible.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
sir.
got one more if somebody needs. Is it out on this? Not flying out. Get it. Yeah. Awesome. Sweet.
Blew it out. Consider that.
In the red.
Consider
SW,
dead.
I think, in the bottom of the phone.
Welcome to the Hot Arcade Kick Drum Show.
Hey, do us again.
Thanks for tuning in. That's it for today.
That's it.
See you next week on the I Stick Kick Drum Show.
Yeah. All right. We'll start in 1 minute.
Starting 1 minute. Everyone listening.
Fun.
Hear anything or vocals?
I didn't hear it, but it might just have the link might be off.
I don't hear
Oh,
it.
you know what? This might be it. Let me take this. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
God.
My bad. Damn, I need a turnaround. God. All right, so you're gonna start. Jug band music.
We got Ben on the washboard.
What about them? Give them.
Check
Keep
one.
them.
Checked mix.
Check soda.
Other non-offensive check phrases.
Checks in the mail.
It's not Just put a mic in front of that thing.
It's here. It's a sound check show.
Up to the. Or just put that thing right in front of the.
Right. All you would hear is chicken noise.
Hang with the whole room.
Yeah.
Just come on down to ASC and blow up the speakers.
Man, one time at Joe's old rent house, we thought it would be cool to hang a mic from the ceiling, and it wasn't grounded. It was literally just like Lemmy style hanging in the middle of the room, and I had like seen like this. Dude, yeah, it was shocking me, and it was not comfortable to sing like that. I don't understand how Lemmy did that.
Open your throat.
Yeah, it's not comfortable.
Okay, it's a Miata, yeah, but racing that and having a great time at Cajun Field with the Lake Charles Regional Sports Car Club of America. They do races here, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, and it is a hoot. I'll say that. Now, it was also very hot, extremely hot out there on the tarmac. It was so hot that well, we sweated a lot, and luckily we got to take a lunch break, and I even got in a nap. So you know how energized and messed up I'm going to be right now. But the rain waited out till the very, very end, and it just started drizzling on our last run. And Miata did fine, didn't break hardly at all. So if you can, I mean, you can check it out for free. Anytime there's an autocross in town, it's fun to watch people speed around the course there. And it's a different track every time, so that was kind of cool. Anyway, it's my fault because I did that to the last minute, ran in this direction, and then I had to go to Dat Dog to get our wonderful foods that they supplied us with. Thank you, Dat Dog. They gave us a variety this time for me, Jacob, the crew, and the band. And one of them is a Sea Dog Special, which I have not tried yet, so looking forward to that. They also, you've tried the buffalo chicken, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. I've had almost everything. I've never had that one. And she said if we want to be adventurous, she threw in a veggie, what's it called? Yeah. So I'm kind of...
Man, I was adventurous today and went down to the Acadian Superette,
Yeah, Acadian.
because they had a barbecue, and they were out.
Ah,
But you know, they started at 11. I got there at like 12:30. They had a sausage sandwich. That's all they had left, and it was
you're
crazy.
saying they had barbecue plate lunches?
Yes.
Yeah.
They made ribs.
Yeah. You should have gotten there early because those things
I
go
know,
fast.
dude, and it smelled so good, and so it was a really interesting philosophical thing. You know, okay, let me just scooch this. That there's this delicious smell, and there's nothing associated with the smell left. Like the only thing left is the smell. There's no food.
Well, that's what I mean. When those things start at 11, you have to
Yeah.
be there by like 11:30.
It's like a
or so.
garage sale. You got people lining up at 10:45.
Basically, yeah. The place by my house, Menards Grocery,
I've never eaten anything in there.
they are usually on Saturday and Sunday, usually out of their plate lunches by, if you get there at 1 and there's something left, it's maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And that's it. You have to get there when they're hot and ready.
Well, we're hot and ready.
You know what's also delicious is this grapefruit juice from Dat Dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a very
They serve straight mixers over
Oh,
there.
you can get grapefruit juice. Yeah, sure. Look at that ruby red color. So that's delicious.
I've got my ACA cup. of coffee.
What did you have going on this weekend? As far as
A lot, Paul. Let me
Yeah?
tell you. Why isn't this working?
what is it?
Did it come up at first?
No.
Yeah, buddy. I'm telling you what. I had a lot going on. Let's see. I went to the zoo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
And the
Cool.
zoo is fun. I just go and pay $10 and then sit there and look at the lions right when you walk in. You probably see them from the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went to the zoo. What did we do? Oh, I went to see the Fantastics, a musical at Cité. It's apparently like the longest running musical ever or something. I don't know. It's
Huh.
called the Fantastics.
Yeah,
It
I've
was
never heard of
only all right. No, it was fun.
It didn't say it was fantastic. They are called the Fantastic.
You're right. You're
Okay.
right. It's the fine print.
We're at ACA.
Cité.
Cité. Okay.
But next week they have American Buffalo they're putting on, and I am looking forward to that.
What's that about?
It's like it's about high art or something. It's one of these fancy plays that you don't know what the hell's happening, but it's
Is that
meaningful.
that's a local group that's doing that?
Yeah, that's LRE that's putting that on, who I've acted with.
Yes. Okay.
Am I going to act with you tomorrow, or do you need me in this thing? We're shooting some more of Paul's movie tomorrow.
Yep. And no, it's a total secret what we need.
Oh,
No, we really don't need you, but we need your help, of course. But we won't need you in the shots. But it is coming closer. It's getting there.
it's getting there. Hey, I'm taking some steps on my sitcom, so maybe in 5 or 6 years we'll watch the pilot.
God willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll have it out in September still.
You know what else God has willed? Inshallah. He has willed.
Rock and roll?
Yeah, High Octane is in studio.
Yeah, we've had them on here many times, and
That's
every
right.
time they rock our faces off, so we
Yes.
love it. So happy to have them back, and if they're ready,
They gonna rock it.
they look so ready.
Paul's had to have plastic surgery every time just to put his face
I know,
back
yeah.
on.
Wait till tomorrow. I gotta head straight to the
What's happening, guys? Had a few too many shots last night, so every song I've been having to sing it like this. Hope that's still rock and roll, though.
Man, you know what you don't see a lot is some straight up rock like that anymore around here. And that's what we appreciate you guys for. Some good heavy rockin' music. Thanks for coming. Come back anytime. You know,
Hey, what's the date? The 21st?
yes, sir, it is the 21st.
Thank you.
And the phone number is, the phone's not working still.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Why is it checking DNS? What is even a DNS?
It's diagnostic nervous system.
Why does a phone have a diagnostic nervous system?
Because it's a phone.
Oh yeah.
You get nervous talking on the
You can't just pick it up quick
Hold on.
no more.
I'm just gonna press some rando buttons here and let's see if anything happens. Nope, nothing. Okay then.
You got this from the front studio?
Yeah, I did. In fact, it looks like the phone that came from here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
I have it plugged into SW.
Well, then I'm just gonna put.
Yeah, SW. What does that stand for? Huh? Oh, anyway. Speaking of things that stand for something, I'm eating some of these WTF fries from Dat Dog, and I'm sure the F stands for fries, but that would be redundant because it would be WT fries. But talking about good,
I know.
I haven't had these yet.
Man, I've eaten every. I work across the street.
Well, yeah, I know you've eaten pretty much
I
everything on the
love.
menu.
But those fries, like that's the thing when people are like, "Oh, it's expensive." Then order a fries and you will get full. That's
Right.
the thing.
That and
I get one of those for $5, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I feel like I ate 2 orders of fries.
yeah, and also if you're not buying beer and drinks, it's not that expensive if you compare it to.
I just tell people, well, why don't you earn more money or take over the system? And
Oh, you know who was there? Seattle was there.
yeah. What's that?
Seattle was there.
What?
Yeah, he actually said he wants to come by. He might Facebook message me and
We'll let him in.
I'll go grab the door for him.
Oh, there we go. I look way better. I was real.
Oh, look, I've been out in the sun all
yeah,
weekend. so
you look.
I look like I'm some sort of exotic or something. Yesterday.
You look like you might be protesting in Puerto Rico.
Right. So yesterday we did spend the day in the sun, not only from the top, but also it was hitting us from the bottom.
Y'all are on the water.
No, we were on steel, on metal, building a carport cover for that goes out over my outside lift,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How
So-
high is that, dude? That lift
It's-
is huge.
higher than a giraffe's
Buddy.
butt hole.
I got to pet a giraffe yesterday at the
Yeah?
zoo.
One came.
I mean, but he
across
was
the-
he was my friend at the end of it because they have like all these knots right here,
Yeah.
and so it's all this hair. So I was just like scratching,
a lot of knots are too. Like, is
it's
it
just
a
like a bunch of bumps. So they have horns too. This kind.
Oh, okay. So there's also a
But
bump.
yeah, it's just like a bunch of like.
So that giraffe was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. And then I walked by later and he saw me and he was like, "Are you coming
Hey,
back?"
buddy.
It's like, "I'll see you next time."
Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So.
You're on steel. You're working. I'm at the zoo. This is right.
Well, either one is great. I would have rather be at the zoo because I
Yeah.
personally hate construction. I like building things.
I like destruction. When they give me a sledgehammer and say, "Tear that wall down,"
That?
I'll tear an extra wall down.
Right, yeah, just because. No, that's super fun. But, I was telling my friend Dean, who used to produce the show.
Oh yeah, man.
Dean was there helping, and I was telling him, man, I'm glad there's people like you that can do construction, and people like super hot chicks that can be nurses, and people like, people that can do skilled jobs that I
Yeah.
don't want to do, like phlebotomy.
Yes.
Phlebotomy.
I don't even want to learn about that.
No, I can't. I like,
I couldn't phlebotomize myself. That's for
Oh.
sure.
no.
Lobotomizing yourself.
I already beat you to it.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Ooh, dang, that's a good one.
It's so old.
I know. I don't know if I've ever heard that
Oh,
one.
okay, it's so old.
Oh man, I like it.
It's pretty old saying. We got the carport cover up, and yes, it is actually 14 feet high on one end because it has to be over the top of the outside lift, the car lift. So now I'll be able to park some cars under there and get some shade while working on the
Yeah.
outside lift.
Or I could just roll by and like change my own oil for once.
Feel free. Wait a minute. No, it's locked.
Oh yeah, right.
It's locked.
Well, that could be like an attractive nuisance. Somebody comes to work on their car, hurts themselves, who's you? You know?
Right? Yeah, totally locked. You can't use it. Sorry. I'd love to accommodate you. Man, speaking of accommodating, I've been working on a lot of people's. I'm not complaining. We've worked on a lot of friends' cars at the shop.
Yeah,
and
how's that bug coming, man? You ever figured that thing?
yes, finally. Turns out that the generator was putting out negative 12 volts. So yeah, instead of positive 12 volts, it was putting out negative 12. So what it was doing was basically canceling everything out. It wasn't working. And so I finally got that thing going. Then 2 days later, the guy calls me and says, "Hey, my car died." And I said, "Well, does it spin? Like, is the battery charged?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, bring it to a shop then, because I've done everything I could." Because what I worked on was working. The battery was finally charging. That's all I wanted to know was, did I fix his initial problem? But I mean, if I could spend, somebody that doesn't know how to work on an old Beetle, I could literally spend once a week working on that car, because they can't troubleshoot it themselves. It's countless times my own cars that I have painstakingly built and know every inside and out of have left me on the side of the road for things as simple as a cheap Chinese fuel pump will just break, and you just replaced that. So you don't look for the fuel pump to be bad. You start looking at other options, and then you end up replacing parts, and then finally it's like, let me just go for the gusto and try a different fuel pump, and it works.
When are we just going to invent some material that's like makes bubbles and is lighter than air and is like non-Newtonian, and we just like get in the bubble and
A bubble
think,
for us?
yeah, and it doesn't have any parts.
Yeah, well, what fun is that, though?
Because then we don't have to fix it. It's
Well, yeah, but can you autocross a bubble?
yeah, you probably could.
No,
you
no.
could soup up the bubble. You get like an extra bubble around it.
No, I don't know if I'd enjoy that.
You wouldn't.
No, I like the burning of the fuel and the smell of the tires and all that. And that bubble's probably are all air conditioned. I'm sure.
Oh well, yeah.
They're all climate control. Who wants that?
It's a mandatory air conditioning.
Would I be this sweaty if I had a bubble of an air conditioned bubble?
You still would be.
I don't sweat.
I would be sweating.
Yeah, maybe you. Some people sweat more than others.
I sweat, buddy.
Well-
like a blank in church.
A what?
Like an empty seat in church.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
those empty
the
seats are
preacher's like,
real-
golly, we need to fill these seats.
Right. Yeah, we need to pay them bills. So, what was I saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah. People sweating. I'll be working outside the same exact place and time as a friend of mine, and they're like thinking I'm not working. They say, "You're not even sweating."
Yeah.
Like, I'm sweating.
Wow. Is that just the amount of time you spend
I don't know if
outside? You're used to it.
I think I just never really profusely sweated.
Man,
You
I
know,
will
like-
sweat. I'm sweating now.
Well, I still am residually.
It's also
from-
kind of like I don't know. I think the
It is
AC
kinda humid
still
in
hadn't
here.
popped on. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's kind of a little humid. But yeah, I sweat like how people probably will have these rings.
I don't
and-
really get that. See, I don't get the rings. Like I just immediately the shirt is wet.
Okay.
The entire shirt.
Okay, so and other people will get the ring.
Yes.
And they'll just get underarm sweat. It's like just a
Yeah.
different person, different pore.
Different
whatever.
perspiration.
Wow. Different person, different perspiration.
Boom.
That's a
That's
good-
an album title.
Right? For what kind of music? I don't know.
Less good music than we have in studio today.
Oh, well, is
we
it-
got High Octane. If you're just tuning in, we're
Is it
gonna get us
most?
some more. Oh, and we're gonna go till 6:15.
Yeah.
But
A little extra.
we might go off of AOC at 5:56. At which point I'll leap up. You'll be absent. I'll be absent for a moment. Everyone will cry. I'll come back. The TV will return.
No, I'll be fine.
Ah,
That's cool.
I'll be crying in the other room because no one cried.
I'm about to just look at my pictures, my photos, real quick, and see what has happened, what's transpired in the last 2 weeks. We painted a car.
Wait, let me make sure we're still alive. Y'all painted a car.
Yeah, we painted Mariah's entire car. Her
Okay,
SUV.
we're still alive.
We're still alive. It's okay. This is what professionalism looks like. Right here.
This is like reminiscent of the olden days.
Oh yeah, when things used to break and whatnot.
yes, but nothing's gonna break today.
No.
I already almost broke the monitor. Yeah. I don't take any bets except for the lottery.
He's like, hold my beer. We're about to just
yeah.
rock out in here, break the windows, if you had any. So,
Defenestrate.
as far as I know, we've been gone a couple of weeks now. What's the goings on?
What's been going on? I read this news. It was boring.
Oh, okay.
Lyle Lovett's coming to Lafayette.
Here's the boring part of the show.
Here's Miss Louisiana.
Wait,
Or
the
Miss
new one?
Is. Alana Rainey was crowned from Lafayette.
I don't know her.
She goes to Southeastern Louisiana University in Hammond,
Yeah.
and she won.
She should come on the show.
Yes.
She should be our intern.
Ooh. We do want an intern that knows how they would solve world hunger and stuff.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What are they? We should start answering a Miss America question every show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What
So
do you-
like, what would you do to make the world a greater place?
I would get rid of all electric cars.
What? You crazy person. No, you just have to make the batteries less toxic.
I would make the batteries for electric cars less toxic. There we go. fine.
by putting an engine in there.
But yeah, by-
gas
By making them
Did
gas
you
powered.
see the dude on 60 Minutes who came up with he found a way to get like the sugar out of cellulose. Okay, you know how like you can't, it's like hard to get at that sugar?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. He found like a way to like, I'm just going to get all this sugar. So he just go cut your grass and then be like, boop, here's a bunch of fuel from your lawn. Yeah. That's basically what he's doing.
Why is there sugar in grass?
Well, what do you mean? I mean, it's cellulose. Like it's a sugar. It's a carbohydrate, you know. And so it's
Oh.
like there's energy in it, but it's locked in the cell wall. And he found a way to like get it.
Well, he's gonna be dead soon.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Let me just buy this company.
What's his name? You know his name?
No.
Well, Rip, whatever your name is, because the big three are gonna take you out.
Yes.
Just like the guy that invented the water carburetor.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Anything really
What?
useful,
Exactly.
or the trolleys in the U.S. We don't need any of these. Let's get this out of here.
Hillary got wind of his idea.
All right,
What was
so
that?
this is kid pick of the month. Wait a minute, that's a grown person, right?
I don't know.
Oh, a child took the picture.
I don't know. I wasn't commenting on the person per se, but like that's just like a picture that was taken by a photographer, I would assume.
Yes.
By
I don't know. I don't want to look at that picture
Okay.
anymore. Shout out to Community Chronicles. It's like the only free thing I see around here anymore, except for the Lafayette Compass, which is cool.
no, there's a 337.
Oh yeah, 337.
Double
Oh, and
O-
008.
008.
Yeah, that's right.
Which are both real.
But I mean,
nice,
like, those are real
glossy-
nice.
They're
Like,
nice,
this is
glossy
more-
production.
I wish I had a paper. I do. I have a paper.
You
right
do own, yeah. You own a paper.
here. Yeah. I'm gonna start telling folks. You know, I own a newspaper.
So 2 weeks ago, no, last weekend. Last weekend we had that storm.
Oh yeah, that was
Which is
fun.
one of the-
I mean, so, I hope everyone came through all right. I
Yeah,
know
one of the
some
reasons
y'all
we didn't do the show last weekend was
There was a big old tree busted
Were
down
y'all
at
flooded
the
in?
zoo.
you ended up not being. It was okay.
Oh yeah, it hardly even rained in my house.
Yeah,
Same, yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
I know. And so did Morgan City, where my office is down there.
Mm-hmm.
So while people were up here saying, "Well, what kind of storm was that?"
Boy, yeah.
I'm like, "Pete, somebody got it. Somebody's house has 3 feet of water
I
in it
know.
right now." You know.
Well, it's like when once you prepare for the storm, you expect a storm. I want me a storm.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, I got a generator. I did buy bread. I'm gonna.
My God, what was the deal with that?
I bought one loaf though. I mean, just a
But it
loaf
goes
because I was
bad
actually
in a
almost
week.
out of
Why
bread.
was everyone freaked about
Who
bread
needs
these days?
Who needs 3 loaves of bread for
I was,
maybe?
and then I was barbecuing.
Let's call it
and so I
5
didn't have any
days.
hot dog buns. You know, I had to use these big.
Po' boy buns?
Yes.
Yes, we
It was
got po' boy.
ridiculous.
Well,
I said, put 2 hot dogs on that bun.
make it double length. Well, what happened was worked out for kind of cool for us because we went to Piggly Wiggly and Scott, and we were gonna go get some meat to barbecue. The meat department was like a desert. There was nothing left in there. It looked like the Atlanta Falcons trophy rack. So
Nice.
I didn't make that up.
There's one, some liver, some
I don't know who
tripe.
did. That was there. But also, I turned around and there was a whole thing of Savoy sausage.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's pretty good sausage. I mean, we're not talking Zumos here. This is good stuff. And so I grabbed a couple packs of that, and we barbecued links, you know?
Nice.
Sausage links. And we had the po' boy buns.
Yep.
Because that's what was left.
Yep. I got over it.
We did not only get over it, it was pretty delicious.
And then those buns got moldy, and I threw them out.
Oh, I used all of ours in the end.
Yeah, there was like 3 left. But I don't know what they grabbed the bread for.
That's the thing.
Just gonna make sandwiches is like an excuse to make sandwiches?
The worst possible storm we've ever had, and we were maybe out 5 days, let's say. Some people were, actually,
Yeah.
in this storm. I don't eat a loaf of bread in 5 days. So you got 3?
I think people were just itching to make sandwiches. I think they wanted to do like a picnic.
Well, maybe.
You know?
Picnics. Like 3 times a day throughout the weekend.
I don't know.
That and water. People, do you need
water.
30 cases of water for a normal...
I
for a-
mean, I had to buy Fuji water. Fiji. Which one is
Fiji.
it? Fiji water. Because I went to Costco, the only water that was left was bubbly water, which I did get some, and Fiji water. I was like, God dang it, that's
Fiji.
like $20.
the-
And then we didn't need it. I didn't open it. But it's just like everybody was like, oh, do you have water? Well, I have a tap that's like buried that I don't foresee stopping.
it doesn't
When's
fail.
it going to I don't know, man.
It doesn't fail in a storm.
Something was in the water.
And
It was the first storm. It's just like a thing. It's a cultural thing. It's like, yeah, but which storm is it? It's this wimpy storm that, yeah, I mean, if you're on the coast, be prepared.
yeah, of course, or get out.
Man, but my back shop floods now. That sucks.
Did it?
It just does. It didn't this time.
Okay.
It has to rain like crazy. But if it's raining like hard for 5 hours, man, that water starts coming up.
Well, that was the weather segment of our show,
Yeah, weather sucks.
and
Weather's stupid.
it was either that crap or it was super hot like this weekend, and still rained a little bit. But
It felt good last night, though. Once the sun went down, it was
sure
kinda
did.
nice.
We sat outside. I smoked a cigar.
Man, I got to get me
And,
some more cigars.
I've been quite enjoying the ones that I've been getting. Been
So,
getting some good deals too.
No one can call in. This sucks because I was gonna say,
Oh,
have
yeah.
y'all seen that Airstream that runs around? That's like a cigar. I told you
Yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah. I did not know about that.
Man, it was at festival. It's so cool. It's like a little lounge inside an Airstream, and they sell cigars and pour you scotch or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this.
But he was telling me that the cigar smoking Airstream is all done up in hardwood inside and like nice,
Yeah, dude.
I'm
just gonna
kind
unplug
of like
it,
a cigar bar.
plug it back in.
If I see it, I'm gonna smoke a cigar in it just because it
Yes.
sounds like it's pretty cool.
You
I like
should.
Airstreams first of all.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have one of those. I guess you got
Well,
the van.
Yeah, and I have too much other crap. But and
Ooh. I want, if you see a Stingray, because I gave mine away, you know, whatever. I was
Wait,
letting
what?
somebody use it. Remember the Stingray bikes?
oh, bike.
Yeah, not the car.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You gave your Stingray away?
I was letting somebody use it because they didn't have a bike, and it was just getting
That's not a
all
loaner
banged.
bike.
I know, dude. I know.
That was an unrestored '72
Yeah,
original
I know, dude.
Stingray.
It's like, yeah,
You're hurting me here, my head now.
I know, Paul. So
Ah.
I need another one.
All right, we'll find a bike.
I'll
Don't-
pay more this time.
Don't give it away.
I know.
Okay,
Sorry, Paul.
moving right along.
Paul found me that bike, y'all.
You know what would bring the mood back up here?
Let's get some rage rock.
Yeah.
Rah!
Y'all have any songs called "You Should Have Never Given Away the Stingray"? Yeah, you can write that. Go ahead and write that for next show.
You know what? We should write a ballad album called Rage Rock.
Keeps everybody guessing.
Music to rage to.
We're angry all the time, even when we look happy. All right. This is a very soft and sensual tune we're about to play for you guys.
Man, you guys are kicking.
That was our love ballad.
That was beautiful, really. I was tearing up, not gonna lie.
It does. It brings
Very, very, very sweet. Yes. Oh, look, now it's the interview section. We're gonna do a split screen interview because we're high tech. High tech. Yeah. So. So these guys they're in a different studio. They're in Studio 7C, and we're in 3A. And so, uh-oh. Are you prepared for this smell? It's really not that bad.
I might
Look,
actually.
y'all make yourselves comfortable.
I'm gonna sit in here though, so I can monitor the audio. I might crank them up a little.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh yeah. What's that?
I'll just.
This is the casting couch part.
Oh no! Oh wait a second. Oh. So, also, I just want to mention that I want to state a fact that Dat Dog has happy hour hot dogs for $5 every day. That's a pretty good time, and that's from 4 to 7. Yeah, sometimes I'll go meet Will over there, and we'll just hang out and.
$5, man. I
Yeah,
can handle that.
it's a good time. Man, I wish the phone worked. There are people right now. They're throwing popcorn at their TVs. They're so pissed because they can't get through. And
Did it pass the DNS? Did it say initialize?
no, it always just says checking DNS.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
So
Oh, that's not what I meant. I'm a laser roll. Perfect.
that hair is luxurious.
That right?
It is like a wool coat for my hair.
Yes, exactly. I know the feels. So what are you guys up to nowadays? It's been what? Probably at least a year since y'all been on.
Oh,
Oh man, last time we were on, I want to say probably 2014.
Yeah,
That long, yeah,
Not once in
yeah.
between. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Maybe something else in between, but I don't think here. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But recently we've been doing more of the cover stuff and less of the originals, and you know what? It's pretty fun because you know you actually get like paid at shows to do bigger, longer shows.
Yeah.
Been getting the light show together.
Cool.
That's also
Slowly
pretty
but
cool.
surely.
Yeah.
Did y'all put out a memo for Metallica shirts and Josh didn't get it? Or-
Oh wow,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't realize there were Metallica shirts.
Way to go, Tony.
Uncoordinated, man.
yeah.
I had
That's
no
one more
idea.
thing I forgot to
You know, it's funny though because like me and him are wearing the Metallica shirts. Last show that we had, I think me and Josh both had Guns N' Roses shirts on.
We coordinate.
2/3 coordination is.
That's right.
I mean,
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Close enough.
it's better than Josh.
Meatloaf shirts next time.
Ah,
Yeah.
like a bull.
Meatloaf.
So, what kind of shows you guys got coming up, and where? Like,
Well, my girlfriend managed to get us into, what is it?
Route
Route
92.
92. That's happening in October.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that
The
place.
11th, October 11th.
I think that's the only thing we have.
Right now, yeah.
Right now.
Kind of in the process of learning more material.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just doing one-off things here and there for now.
Anybody wants to book us?
Yeah, I know, right? If anybody wants to book us, go on ahead.
Hey, the phone works.
Oh my God!
It's
Yeah.
working. Oh my God.
5th or 6th time's the charm, I guess.
Technology.
So yeah, if anybody
Sucks.
wants to call in, 366-8951 is the number. You can talk to us. You can talk to High Octane. You can do whatever you want, really. Just don't cuss, okay?
Oh.
Keep a
Oh
civil,
I
man.
was
keep a
about to
civil
say,
tongue.
just like,
All right.
call in
I was about to
scream.
swear.
Act like you're talking to your mom. Well, then again,
Well, yeah.
yeah,
It's the
people-
South, my man.
Yeah, people curse things. I don't, but some do. So any recordings going on?
Not really, not right now.
No?
Like I said, we're trying to kind of just focus on some covers, learn some new
Learning new
stuff, kind of
stuff.
extend the show a little bit.
The cover
Work
songs
on
are
stuff.
kind of all in the same vein. Kind of.
Well, actually, we were doing that a little differently too, because back in the day, whenever we were first doing it, we were like, all right, we're gonna do like the Judas Priest, you know,
Heavy stuff.
heavy old stuff, Ozzy,
Classic.
that era. But then we were like, man, you know, we could do whatever we want now that we're doing more covers, so let's just, you know, throw other stuff in there from
90s.
earlier genres, you know. So
Yeah.
like, 90s stuff, yeah.
It's Alice in
grunge,
Chains now.
Yeah. We threw some Black Label Society in there.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty
That
fun.
was fun too.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun too.
All right. And what's the date of Route 92?
I want to say like October 11th, I think. I don't know why that date stands out. I don't have it in my calendar.
Yeah, my phone's almost dead, or I would look at what weekends are. Oh, is it a weekend show?
It's a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Friday.
I used to
No,
go
it's a
there a
Saturday.
lot
That's
more
on
than I
Friday.
do now. It's been
Okay,
a
then
little
it
while.
would probably be the 12th.
The 11th. Dr. Dre.
I mean,
Look
I
at
mean,
that.
That is a
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
Friday
duh.
night.
What would you expect?
He was right for a change.
October
Oh, no.
11th.
oh yeah, that's right. So it was, okay, the other thing is on the 12th.
Tight.
Well, I'm so glad that you guys made it and you were able to go get your
Yeah.
equipment.
With that super rush. or my base, at least.
And you know, he only had to run over a few people on his way
Yeah.
back. Minimal casualties.
That's why your hair is still blowing.
Yeah. I was racing so fast.
He's a flash.
I gathered wind. Stored it with me.
The air will catch up to you shortly.
Eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, cool guys, thanks for coming on. We're gonna get one more song at the end of the show.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we're back live on AOC. We're scheduled for another 20 minutes, so we're gonna go a little longer, get another song, and the phones are working, so you can call in. You're at the
Yeah,
tail end,
call
and
in
then
and
we'll
sell
upload
us.
this too to Facebook. And if the audio is a little low live, it should be.
oh, it won't be low on.
Yeah, it shouldn't be because it
Good.
looks
Roast me.
hot. So
Right, you're right.
in fact, if anyone is having any,
We did get
wants
one.
to give us a report now.
We did get one report of low audio, so if
Okay.
anybody else is having that problem, I don't think
It
it's.
may have just been that it's like so much power going into it that it's like digitally like, oh, let me cut it or something.
Compressing it?
It's compressing. I have no
Well,
idea how audio works. Oh, let me fix
Either
that.
way, it's not on the screen, so I'm just getting back in the. Either way, it's not on the screen, so 366-8951 is the number to call in and speak to us, or this general guy here that's on the cover, or whoever. So thanks. Oh, we'll go back full screen. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, man.
All right. So moving right along. Oh, look, they're behind us now.
Are we still back here? Are we
That's
the
the-
background?
The
Are you really? That'd be awesome.
the magic of.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be looming
Yeah,
over
y'all
Jacob
can,
right
y'all
now.
can give
Well,
us-
whoever.
He's not there. but
Somebody give me a background.
You're looming over his chair.
Yeah, yeah. Is his head
Here you
between
go.
my fingers?
Ah,
No, that's-
nice.
All right, there we go.
Well, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever done.
Let me catch the moon between my fingers.
I thought there was
Man,
actually
that full moon this week.
Ooh, yeah, it was a buck
Making
moon.
people crazy.
Watch your language.
Oh my.
So,
That buck moon out there.
look at that bucking moon.
Look at that. That's awesome. That's how we should have done the interview.
It was fabulous though. It looked really good.
Awesome.
It looked awesome. And the night after, I think it was. Yeah. The next night we got to see the space station.
Cool.
Which is recently?
What was the full moon? Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
So Thursday night.
I saw the first like a while, a couple months ago maybe.
Well, it actually
Yeah.
it passes on a fairly regular basis, and
Oh,
you can you can track it.
I have that
Yeah.
app, I just totally forgot that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I turned off all the notifications and stuff for everything, so I forget that I have it.
Oh, yeah.
That's good though, dude. I don't have any. My phone doesn't tell me anything. If I go in there, it'll be like, hey, by the way, somebody
Yeah, text
emailed you.
messages and phone calls.
He breaks
Too
his
many
phone.
notifications.
yeah, I've got text message, email.
Nope, I don't
and-
let email tell me.
Well, I use.
The only thing that tells me is text. And if my sister calls, then it tells me that my sister's calling.
sister.
Hello, random stranger.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
She's someone's
yes,
sister.
I'd like to hear more about the bun to sausage or hot dog ratio.
Oh
that you, that
yeah.
you-
Well, the thing about buns you need to know, you need a good buns.
Now I will say this: that a po' boy bun is probably shorter than 2 hot dogs, right? They overhang quite a
Unless
bit.
you're talking like a full Langlanais, like when they ship them
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
boxes.
no. The Evangeline made ones you buy are
Yes.
like the length of a sausage link, but the length of 2 hot dogs is longer than 1 link of sausage.
Probably a little
This is
bit.
some Cajun math or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, do I have that cookbook?
What is the? Is okay. I now have a question about. I'm wondering if this is isolated to New Orleans. So when you get hot dogs here, most of the time they're cut in half and
Yeah.
they're on like a po' boy ones?
Like lengthways. Like lengthways they're cut?
No,
Oh.
like, I think, what do they call it? Butterfly.
Yeah, butterfly, yeah.
Oh, she's saying lengthwise.
Yum, dude. That's what I do.
I-
I do that at the house. I do that and then
I do that with sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Not with hot dogs.
No, I do that with hot dogs too. But what about that?
Yeah, what was your question?
Oh, if that's like a southern thing, or if it's just a New Orleans.
I can say for certain that it is not just a southern thing because I used to go to Dryden's in Missouri when I was like, 7. We'd walk downtown and get hot dogs that were cooked like, and you would get 1.5 hot dogs, so it filled like a sandwich.
And it was butterfly.
And they were butterfly.
Oh, I see what
Each
you're
one-
saying.
Exactly.
On a piece of toast. Bread,
Yes.
Like a regular.
Oh man, I loved those things. I don't remember what they called that, but I mean,
That's like the best.
except Missouri is kind of southern, isn't it? I don't know. It's like in the middle. Oh, isn't it? The line goes through it or something. I don't
It's not all the way southern.
they don't have the
it's-
Confederate flag on their flag.
It's not even as southern as Shreveport.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me tell you a quick story. I think Jacob heard it, but most hasn't.
Okay.
When I was working in Cafe Vermilionville,
Yeah.
there was like the summer concert series, and there was this, like, we were packing up, it was like 2 a.m., we were done, we were having a beer, and there was this guest who, like, was super drunk and he wouldn't leave, and we were just talking about the weather, like, oh, it's really cold for this time of year, blah, 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 and this guy cuts in and he says, this ain't cold, I've been all the way to Natchez. Whatever that meant.
Natchez? Oh my god. That's something you say back before the car is invented.
Right? Yeah. That's like a 2-day trip. Oh, man.
To Natchez.
I never saw this gentleman.
So
Yeah, was he serious? Or
he was
just,
from way up north way.
Oh, yeah, no, really serious.
this ain't
Yeah,
cold.
how far north is that?
Well, that's a lovely story, Ida. What else you got? What's going on in New Orleans? Y'all got all that water out of there? Is the Mississippi still about to overflow?
I think it's fine. I think there's probably gonna there isn't there performing in the Gulf.
Don't say that. I
Oh,
said
stop.
really.
You scared a whole lot of people.
So everybody's gonna go steal the bread again.
I'm getting my bread today.
Yeah.
You just struck fear into tens of people.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm on the second floor, so I think that the kind of the letdown of Barry is gonna give people storm empathy or storm.
That's what always happens.
Right.
You have a wimpy first one come in, it's like huff and puff, and they're
Well,
like, eh.
but the main-
Or no, you like freak out, and then the big one comes.
But that's the main problem is the media knows it's not going to be that
The
strong. but
media.
They,
It's always the media.
Is that us?
That is, oh crap, we're the problem.
Never mind.
Never mind, the media's fine. It's fine.
Well, the real reason that I called in though was to tell another story of Jacob.
You only get one story per call, caller.
Which one?
Whoa.
Okay, this story. Yeah, go ahead.
Which Jacob
Yeah,
you
which
talking
Jacob?
about?
Yeah, the Jacob in high
Like, oh,
octane,
what?
or the Jacob
Yes.
you see before? Well, you see both of us before you.
It's the Jacob and High Octane.
Oh.
Oh.
He just got
No,
real
it's-
nervous.
TikTok.
Yes, what? Yeah, go ahead.
So, he really loves giving away rare, very expensive, loaning, not giving away things like his Stingray bike.
Oh,
and one
you
time
should
I
talk
gave him
about
a pair of limited edition Ray-Bans, and he loaned those to like a lunatic or something, right, Jake?
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, they had paperwork.
It's not a good story. I did, but
Need to loan out my bad decision making to someone.
You're right, and hope to never get it back. Yeah.
Okay, well,
hey guys, well, I will let you get back to the show. It was nice to talk to both of all of you strange
Yeah, except for the band, there was really nothing going on. So thanks for calling in.
You're welcome.
Oh, and that dog.
Oh yes, that dog. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
These are nice menus.
Yes, they are. Good night.
They're getting their 7 hot dogs worth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it is not. It should not be this hot in here.
No, it never is this hot.
This is not good. I wonder if the AC's
And
busted.
they're
I
Yeah,
feel
you
great.
just yelled in some fans.
Yeah. We're gonna loan out
It's
those.
awesome.
We actually got here, he was like, what are you gonna use those fans for?
Yeah.
They're
Now
over
I
there.
Now you know.
As they jam over there in this hot room, they have those nice ventilation fans.
Yeah, man. Luckily,
I just forgot mine.
I'm gonna eat whichever hot dog is spiciest to get me to sweat more.
Probably that the buffalo thing.
Yeah, that's. We have one of those too.
Spicy
Yes.
salad.
Oh man, I might grab that one.
Yeah, that's. And these fries, man, that was good stuff.
You need to stop talking those fries up because I'm gonna eat all of
There's
them.
another pack.
Is it the fries that'll cross your eyes?
WTF fries. I don't even know if that's on the menu. Maybe it says what that stands
Oh
for.
yeah. Oh, I don't know if it says what because
Let's sing.
I think it stands for a cuss word. Yeah, it doesn't. It just says WTF loaded.
Ah. So there you
Oh,
go.
so much now,
Well,
What time
this
are we
has
looking
been
at?
a real fun show. We only have
Yep, a couple of minutes.
7 minutes
Yep.
left. What do we
That's
do?
the problem. Our last song is 8 minutes long.
Is it a rock ballad?
Yeah, I know.
A rock,
It's all we play.
a rock opera?
Yeah.
The whole opera.
Now they're gonna play the Who's
Oh yeah, pinball wizard.
no, Tommy.
Oh.
Yeah. Or equivalent of it. Yeah, the rock opera.
Whatever they play, we will be happy.
We have not done a show in what 3 weeks? 2 weeks. 2 weeks now.
Yep.
And so glad to have a band on.
And
again.
stay tuned because Brian Fisher will be on soon, and the Advilliers want to come see y'all as well.
Is
We got a
that
lot of people
Woody?
coming up. Yeah, that's Woody's band.
Mhm.
That should be fun.
Oh,
They're super cool.
oh, totally forgot. And at least maybe next weekend, unless we don't do a show, but at least within the next 2 weeks, Knock Shaws is coming back on the show.
Cool.
So yeah, he's gonna come back on. He's
Bring us your followers.
he's working up some good stories to tell us.
Heck
and
yeah.
He's
Oh,
gonna.
I was writing some stand-up last night. I wonder if it's any good.
It's not stand up. He's just trying to decide what life stories of his own he wants to tell us.
Ah.
You know, he wants to pick out some interesting things that have happened to him in real
Yes.
life.
I'll have
And-
to think of one of mine to tell him.
Absolutely. I can tell him about that one time that.
Yeah.
So.
That one time we did a great show on the AOC.
Oh, isn't that ever?
That's right now, baby.
Oh, what?
All the time.
Yeah.
Always and forever. All right, well, High Octane's going to play us out, and it's been a pleasure serving you.
And after the show, I'm going to take pictures of cars that are going to be for sale on
You
eBay.
know,
Oh, yeah, for real?
Yeah, some cool cars. That we're gonna-
Yeah, my sister might want to buy one.
how's it going?
No, they're
They're expensive.
they're not expensive. Well, they're kind of, but they're classic cars. They're
Oh.
stuff
When's
that
my car turn classic?
25 years old.
Yikes.
I'm a classic.
I mean,
Yeah, we're all classics.
okay,
here, huh?
there's a difference in classic and collectible, though.
Oh.
guess.
So am I collectible?
Are you 25 years or older?
Yeah.
You're just a classic.
Classic collectible.
Yeah, there's a weird fine line. You can get a classic antique plate after 25 years, but then does anybody want it? Like,
Yeah, how do you find that? It's like how many are out there?
Well, people just want to. Okay, let's put it this way: a Subaru Brat is collectible. A Subaru Impreza.
All right, I want a Brat. Find me one.
There's one for sale
got a sister?
in Mississippi. No, really, they are hard to find though. They're super cool little cars and real difficult to find, especially in any kind of good condition.
All right, High Octane.
Oh, that's us. Wow. Oh man.
The best show we played since that Chuck E. Cheese show we played.
We're not supposed to talk about the Chuck E. Cheese show. It burned down.
Our lawyer advised us to use that. I'm a lawyer. You guys are so legit.
All right there, fellow humans.
thank you for tuning in to the Jacob and Paul Show, guys.